Wait, can we keep talking about? I want to talk about the quarantine still.
All right, you finish that up, and I got questions for my man.
Okay, hold on. Because did you see that thing going on Twitter in LA where everything was like, it's like a ghost town there. There's pictures of Santa Monica Beach, and there was really like.
I don't know. No, I haven't seen it. I could believe it though, because at the store there's no toilet paper whatsoever, and it's
just even here.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. I don't even think there's been one case in Cumberland.
No,
but I think there's been like how many in New York State in general.
I don't remember the numbers, but I saw somewhere. It's like it's worrisome. I don't remember if it's right. Probably not like ahead of the country, but it's like the cases keep going up, and it's like if people don't get it together, because the subways are still running. Like
really?
There's still wait. Subways?
We haven't had a full shutdown. Like it's not to that point yet. So I heard like still in Milan, Italy and stuff, like that's why it's so bad, because people never really stopped like moving. So word of caution, like they need to go ahead and shut some more stuff down. But like schools are out. So I guess that's making people a little more like, well, we're free, so we might as well do what we want to do.
Right.
But I don't know, man. I don't know.
No.
Wait. How long have you lived in New York for?
2015.
And this has never been anything like this, I assume.
Nah.
So you only go outside. Are you only going outside when it's absolutely necessary?
Yeah, I'll get like a walk-in or something at least to get some fresh air, because I get a headache if I stay inside all day.
Right.
Yeah.
I'll at least go outside. I'm trying to observe the 6 feet rule. But man, it's hard, man. It's New York, like
right.
It'd be like me and one other person on the street, and like they'll walk hella close to me for like no reason. I'm like, yo, like that was so unnecessary.
But you've seen it? Have you seen it get like less and less populated, like while you're walking on the street, or is it still like the same?
Well, I will tell you this: like, what was it? Last Friday. Last Friday was when the scare, I feel like, really hit that critical level where people was like, oh crap. And people had started getting out of work. So I went to the grocery store Friday morning at like 9 a.m. and there was a line outside the door. And I was like, this is literally the worst place to be right now. Because like everybody's here. You don't know if anybody's sick already. And then, so I've been back to the grocery store a couple times and it's still packed. It's not like lines around the building packed, but it's like, it's packed. Like people are still out here going out whenever they need to. I think people are like still excessively going out. So no, it doesn't feel like a ghost town at all. I feel like there's maybe a few less people just walking the streets. Cause like when I had to go to work in the morning, like it'd be a lot of people just like on the way to the train. Now there's less, but when I go in a store, I'm like surprised. I'm like, oh, y'all are still out.
I wonder how long this is gonna last for, because they canceled. Are they closed down at least the Towson campus where I go to school?
College is going
down. They
down.
closed down a lot of college campuses. I don't know if they closed down every college campus yet, but they probably will.
Majority of them, yeah. I think most states and stuff have went ahead and sent students home.
Yeah, I wonder how long this is going to last for. Like, I've read articles and I've heard that it's going to.
I'd say 2 weeks.
Slow. No, you think this is going to end in 2 weeks?
I'm not. It's not going to. It's not going to fully end in 2 weeks. I mean, like, I feel like the hype. It'll start dying down in 2 weeks as well.
Really?
I feel like it.
I read somewhere that Italy just had its like most cases in a day today.
Well, they just not today. I read today. Well, somewhere last night I read that Italy's cases were like since they quarantined the entire country. They've been getting less infection, like reported infections per day. So
hold on, no, I actually read somewhere that Italy had 793 new cases.
Hurry up with this, because I want to.
Okay, go.
All right. Enough with the Corona fiasco.
It's just
everything.
It's very
interesting. It's very interesting.
It's different in the city.
Last comment. We might be like this till like June, bro.
That's what I was thinking. You said 2 weeks. Heck no, bro.
I wish it was 2 weeks, but like everybody else has been like, you're crazy. So they basically did what they're doing to you, Shamel. Ty. Like they're saying the same thing to me. It's like 2 weeks? What? Nah.
Right.
No, but I've heard it's gonna like stop in the summer and then pick back up in the fall again
because of the heat. You mean?
Yeah, it's gonna die because of the heat. It's just gonna pick right back up, which is like I don't know if that's true, but they're gonna have to get a vaccine here eventually.
I mean, summer will be fun then if that's the case.
No, but we can't just keep quarantining ourselves. That's not sensical. You're just gonna do that every single year.
Well, here's the thing,
because it's like a flu. It's gonna keep resurfacing
back. But I'm thinking once if the panic buying keeps happening and at a more alarming rate, then it's going to be like stores will have nothing really in there, and then everything's bought up, and then that's when the riots will start happening. And I don't want that. I don't want that to happen.
Maybe,
yeah,
bro.
I'm not saying for sure, but I'm saying like in Baltimore, there's National Guard walking around now enforcing the rules of places needing to be shut down. So that's kind of like martial law in a sense, but not fully. But I mean, we could get there because of this. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I don't want to scare you, but I'm saying
no, it's not to scare me.
You look like you were scared.
A lot of things can happen with this. Economies can crash. You know, a lot of shit can happen. But we'll have to wait and see.